Bougie Black Brother Network. Welcome to Urban Wine Life. I'm Michael, your bougie black brother, and I'm here for my weekly wine review. So, we had a couple of different things in between, and I promise you a Vouvray. So, and I definitely wanted to have one because I just really had a taste for that. And a Vouvray is a little different because a Vouvray is the region of France as opposed to a type of grape. So a lot of people don't know that a Vouvray is actually a Chenin Blanc. Chenin Blanc, Blanc, Chenin Blanc. Some people say Chenin, but this is Chenin Blanc. So what I got here is Vignobles Lacheteau, or Lacheteau Vouvray, and it's a really good. I'm just very impressed. I was glad to get this. This was something that I really didn't expect because I haven't had it in a while. I had actually Chenin Blanc from South Africa, and it didn't have the flavors and the complexities that I normally would get. But the Chenin Blanc right here is a really good transition from Muscat, Moscato, or a Riesling. So as you start moving away from the sweeter wines, you can jump right into a Chenin Blanc, or specifically this Vouvray from France. And this is from the Loire Valley. That's in Vouvray. So this one is really cool. So if you look at it, I'm sorry, I got this right by the window. You can see the actual sun and everything kind of blocking that out. But is a Vignoble Lacheteau or Lacheteau Vouvray 2016. So really good. Loire Valley, see it? So really good. And I'm saying good because I'm just excited by it. Sometimes I don't get a good wine up front and I kind of talk through it. But after I taste the first 2 or 3 glasses, I was like, oh, let me hurry up and do this review before I drink the whole bottle. So, and this is what we have. So let's talk about the notes that they actually pronounced on here and what they talk about. It's a lot of pear and pineapple. So on the Swedish side of the pear, and you definitely taste these pineapples. And it says a little whetstone and jasmine with a little petrol in the nose. So when you smell that little, like if you smell gasoline, you're like, ooh, I smell gasoline. In that way, petroleum, petrol, that's what you kind of have, that slight smell, which is weird. But once you smell it, you get that and you go, wow, okay, I get it. That's what it kind of smells like. And you get some of that stone kind of aroma that pops off of that too, or mineral aroma that comes off. And this one is semi-dry. So that's the other reason why I really like it too. I love to have anything that's sweet, that's dry, because when it's fruit forward and you taste that sweetness or fruitiness, and then it's dry enough to be gone. So you don't linger on a lot of sweet. You know what I mean? It's kind of like sweet and then it gone because it's a semi-dry. If it's dry, you taste it and boom, and it's gone. But with all of these little complexities, it's like really cool. So I really enjoyed it. But let's start like we normally do. Sat it out. It was chilled and I really wanted to just start jumping into it. I put a lot in there because I'm going to drink all of that regardless. So let's get a whiff. So I'm getting that pears. So maybe this is where the pear comes from. I'm glad I read it, but initially I smelled a lot of the minerals, the dry stone and stuff like that. Get another whiff. Yeah, I got a lot of that. So that was pretty cool. And you're getting that pear. So when you get those like sweetie pears, not prickly pear, but a regular pear, you're getting that. So that's pretty cool. You smelled all the rest. So let's get it. Let's taste it. Let's jump into the taste. So I love this. I really do. Got that pineapple taste. Slightly on the honey side. You know, it's a little bit of that honey. They said a grapefruit pith. I'm not getting grapefruit. You do taste some of the mineral feel out of that too, so that's pretty cool. But it's funny because you say mineral, but once you get used to it and you smell wet stone, or if you go into like a freshwater lake and you're kind of washing your face, or try to drink a little bit, and the rocks and everything that's inside of there, once you get that taste, once you get that smell, that's what you're getting out of this. And it's really, really, really good. And this is just one of them that I just was excited for, because I brought two different Vouvrays or Chenin Blancs, and I was ready to say, I'm looking forward to this. I know a Vouvrays, a B&G, a Barton and Giuseppe, or Barton and Gusteau. I got to remember the name next time. I'm sorry. I used to get them a lot, but I stay with France if I really want a good Chenin Blanc. Anything outside of that is not as fruitful and it's not as dry. So it's kind of bland tasting, but okay. But when you get these Vouvrays, it's a little more complexities. You get the minerals, you get a slight bit of acidity that's really not overwhelming with the acidity too. But it's just so good to me. And the bitterness is not really there, but it gets there and it sits. The tannins is like non-existent, but you still keep a slight flavor that's in there. It's a $10 price point, $10 to $12. So it won't break the bank. But this one is really good. I had it with a fruit salad, and then later on for dinner, I actually had it with some greens, mashed potatoes, and some roasted chicken. And boy, did that go really well with that, because it had those complementary flavors. But if I say that's wrong, just refer to me earlier. Vignobles, Lacheteau, Low Valley Vouvray 2016. Try it. You'll love it. Very, very good wine. So, urbanwinelife.com. Hit that, or Urban Wine Life on all your podcast downloads, or Bougie Black Brother Network on YouTube. So pick us up. Hope you enjoy it. And we'll see you next week on Urban Wine Life. Later.